short period of time, Bucky, this has become a very personal, very emotional encounter between Carter Deams and EC Brownie.
Yeah, very much so. Brownie, not a big fan of the way he was eliminated from the Rumble. Certainly wants to settle the score here with Carter Deams tonight.
Introducing first, he is the fire-breathing red heathen, Brownie!
We heard EC Brownie. He basically said, "Who are you, Carter Deams?" And we can't forget that EC Brownie wasn't here. Carter Deams was the heavyweight champion. EC Brownie hadn't even stepped foot in a Newcastle Pro Wrestling ring at the time.
His presence known in Queensland, but he had come nowhere near Newcastle at that point. Carter Deams also not wasting time here, just happily coming straight out to the stage.
Carter Deams looking in great shape after a lengthy rest from Newcastle Pro Wrestling and wrestling in general, making his return at the Newcastle Pro Wrestling Rumble and winning the Rumble, #1 contender for Ben Braxton's title, or should I say Tyson Reed.
Well, that's certainly something we'll be able to establish later tonight. Carter Deams certainly making his presence known with that big Rumble win after a surprise entry, coming back from his first retirement to make himself home again.
Carter Deams taking the extra few minutes to walk into the crowd and appreciate what he's come back to.
He certainly has, but it's slid straight to face, straight back in with EC Brownie. Now,
He won the Newey Pro Rumble and returns to singles competition tonight. Give it up for Sweet Dreams, Carter Deams!
EC Brownie's had time to prepare for Carter Deams. In the Rumble, no one knew Carter Deams was making his return. EC Brownie's been able to hone in, look at Carter Deams' weaknesses and potentially exploit them in this match.
and as you said at the Rumble, I don't even know that EC Brownie knew who Carter Deams was. He doesn't strike me as a big student of history. He strikes me as a student of fists.
EC Brownie claiming that he will be the black dog at the end of the night. Who could have expected anything less than a tie from these big men coming out here with something to prove? They want to show the other that they are in control of this match, and they're doing it from the outset of the match.
And absolutely, not only are they doing it from the getting it into getting into a big time. Yes! Yes! Using a bit more confidence skill than he said a second ago. Shoulder in.
Brownie trying to throw Carter Deams in the rope. Carter Deams able to pull himself up there. Faced Carter Deams many a times. Actually, my first match, Bucky, was against Carter Deams. Untelevised, not aired anywhere, and I think the footage is very much buried away. I've also teamed with EC Brownie on many occasions. Both wrestlers the top tier of Australian heavyweights. I think that the danger in Carter Deams tonight is he has something to prove. He has many tools that he can use to bring EC Brownie down. He's got that scissor kick, got the front splash that we haven't seen since the injury. But if I had advice to EC Brownie, get onto that elbow, don't let it go, and pop it back out again. That's a ruthless thing to say, but here we are. We're watching a pretty ruthless match.
Yep, these two men will definitely not hit the same nice. I agree. Utilise that injury, and certainly in his economy way, he did get that. there's got to be something weighing in his head about it.
EC Brownie successfully taking down Carter Deams, but Carter Deams now out wrestling EC Brownie. Big drop kick to the back of the head. EC Brownie rolls to the outside.
Big moment to recover for Brownie. Dean's very impressed. He's gotten the better of Brownie very quickly. Is he going to be able to capitalise on it? Heading to the outside.
Big super kick, but
Classic.
Classic
Deams.
But I have to say I'm noticing some similarities between Carter Deams' offense and Ben Braxton's offense.
And again with the knee. Absolutely the case. Shane. Absolutely.
And we have to call back to Carter Deams' words before the match. He said before Ben Braxton was, Carter Deams was the exception.
Yeah, absolutely. He has been doing this a damn long time, and he certainly was the exception for a long time.
Brownie just putting Carter Deams into the post.
Dean's doing his best to get on top of Brownie there, but
He just come back, I'll put him back on the
Brownie
show.
showing his strength, driving it into that post after attack.
Crowd getting inside EC Brownie's head. He came out very focused, straight to the ring, straight eyes on Carter Deams, but some of the fans are getting in his head now.
I can't say anything. EC Brownie can beat the life out of him. I've been on the wrong end of it. He throws a mean strike. He will destroy you until you can't get up. Unless you are the most tenacious competitor in the step to the ring. And I think that's true of Carter Deans. You can beat him to a pulp. He can stand up and ask him.
Carter Deams, who could forget his many great battles over the years? Jack Bonzo, Robbie Eagles, Matt Boynton.
The big thing about Carter Deans is he always seems to be outmatched. He always finds a
Similarity, EC Brownie trying to forge a path for Carter's already well walked, but EC Brownie is the big dog nowadays.
Certainly is. We've seen him get plenty, not just get, but definitely earn plenty of opportunities here at Newcastle Pro Wrestling. Brownie displays his strength.
I think it's a matter of when you look at EC Brownie, Bucky, it's not if, it's when he's the heavyweight champion.
Oh, it absolutely is. I mean, the burning question is, how is it absolute damage this man inflicts on people? I put it to you, it's been luck that has kept him from the top shelf so far.
Ben Braxton narrowly escaping a cage match at Raw City Hall this year with EC Brownie. Some would say that Ben Braxton probably walked away from that match a lot worse for wear than EC Brownie did.
Brownie throwing some back sending Carter across the ring and lining him up with a big clothesline, sending him to ground. Makes the pin for 2 count. Dean's getting that shoulder. Brownie looking like
Body scissors just kind of squeeze the life out of him.
This is not a man who skips leg day. Once those lines are trying to get some life out of your life.
Absolutely, Bucky, you would hate to be a watermelon in between those starts.
Absolutely.
Shouldn't come back.
Let's go, Carter!
You hear EC Brownie just taunting Carter Deams, telling him you should not have come back here.
I think we've seen some things that he's still in incredible fighting shape, so Brownie's going to have to back those words up to a lot more than he has so far. But
Yes, Carter!
try and get free.
Carter Deams is the offense to the arm of EC Brownie.
I'm thinking of Kimura.
I have seen Carter Deams use the Kimura locker on a number of occasions. Big elbow drop to the lower back of Carter Deams. You're right, Bucky. Like you know what I'm talking about. Heavyweights, our power comes from the lower back, and if you don't have a lower back, you don't have power.
Yep, you don't have the strength to lift someone up. time before that is an aggressive play.
I want to take a second, Bucky, to talk about the poetic justice of Carter Deams finally making his return. And who is he set to face for the title shot? His former tag team partner, the partner that won the titles without him, Ben Braxton.
Yeah, absolutely. His former tag team, not poetry, because they were never co-champions.
Carter Deams retiring before they could even truly successfully celebrate their tag team title victory.
Absolutely, and as keen as I am to see him go face to face with Braxton, Deams has got a huge hurdle here, and it's making itself known tonight. But Deams not one to let an opportunity go on, taking a huge opportunity, roll up Brownie, they're going to get 2 count. And again, with another quick pin attempt.
Carter Deams locking in the Kimura.
He has locked it in, has that, all that work on the arm. Looks like he's Brownie able to break it. It's one thing to grab someone's arm and lock it in a submission.
Oh, Carter Deams grabbing it again.
Goes again. But it is on the ropes. Ref Rach is going to have to make him let go, but holding on to doing a lot more damage to that arm.
You know, this is a new Carter Deams that I'm seeing. I'm not seeing the heavyweight Carter Deams that I know that I've experienced in the past. EC Brownie forcing him to change up his game, forcing him to use different submissions, trying to isolate a win. That's not the Carter Deams that I've seen win with brainbusters, with frog splashes. This is a new Carter Deams, a more smart, cerebral Carter Deams.
Absolutely. It's
I think Carter Deams has come here with a point to prove. You know, EC Brownie said, are you? I think Carter Deams is here to show him who he is. But also EC Brownie looking for this superplex. He's not afraid to hurt Carter Deams and show him who the big dog is now.
He's not, but Deams fighting back. No.
He's
locking that in
he's got a
on the top rope. But again, he's on the ropes. The ref is going to have to break this. Oh, we haven't seen this forever. Double stomp. Oh, it's some classic Deams. I'm glad to see it back in a Newcastle Pro ring, Shane.
When he's on, nobody in Newcastle Pro Wrestling does it quite like Carter Deams.
I put it to you, nobody in wrestling does it quite like Carter Deams.
Big side kick from Deams. He looks like he'll be lining up another one. Another big side kick.
This comes back to what I was saying about tenacity. You can beat Deams to a pulp and try and keep him down. But once he gets that adrenaline, once he starts pumping and the crowd starts flowing through him, you're going to get boot after boot after boot.
See Brownie looking quite like almost out on his feet, Bucky.
Yeah, looks like he's done some serious damage to him, bringing him down to the center of the ring.
Looks like he's calling for that scissor kick.
If he can hit this, that's got to be... No!
Big forearm from EC Brownie.
Another one back from Deams.
And here we go, the two boys banging it out.
This is exactly what I came here to see, Shane. Two big men throwing forearms. Oh! The fans at home are going to excuse me for a minute while I just get excited by this match. Big forearm.
EC Brownie to the outside. Carter Deams using some unique offense there to sort of... Oh, it looks like Carter Deams is going to fly.
As you said, it's a most cerebral Carter Deams sending Brownie to the outside and following him over the top.
Crowd almost in shock at Carter Deams being able to leap that far, Bucky.
That was a tremendous jump. And as I said to Cam on his return, he is in tremendous form. Time away from the ring has done nothing but help this young man.
You know, when Carter Deams returned, I was asked to comment on his return and, you know, what I thought of Carter Deams, and I said synonymous with Newcastle Pro Wrestling from 2016 to his exit in 2021. Carter Deams is Newcastle Pro Wrestling, and it's good to see him back trying to regain some of the glory that he had in the past.
Absolutely.
Let's not forget here, though, the former heavyweight champion is absolutely taking it easy. Brownie, he can't even get him off his feet.
He's got him down to his knees now with another super. So much
EC Brownie just stubborn. Stubborn is the only word I can use here, Bucky. He will not stay down.
No, not a man who's going to stay down. Everything in space. He's got the strength, he's got the resilience.
And you know what? If you listen, the crowd is split almost down the middle for this one. Both men having a claim to wanting to win this match. EC Brownie wanting to put himself back into the title contention. Carter Deams wanting to prove that he can be the one to dethrone Braxton.
Absolutely. And I mean, here's the thing. Deams has his shot at Braxton. He's doing his best to get Brownie up for that pile driver there, but that back's getting into some serious trouble. And a huge back body drop. The question I have is what condition is Deams going to use to get up to Braxton or Deams after this match?
This is one that will take a toll on him for many months.
Especially as his first singles match back. Like all we've seen from Deans so far since his return is a rumble.
Deems just firing elbows on Brownie.
Knocking Nakamura again.
Fire again.
Not Brownie's far to the ropes for Brownie. Can he get it?
Brownie trying to reach for the ropes. He's going to get onto these ropes.
Deans
He's
got
going to lose
the
his
leg
arm.
around that arm. Is it going to end up being broken? Just trying to get the force up, bring himself up to the knees. Just roll it through.
Just forget that Brownie just sat in a Kimura for an extended period of time. That would snap most men's arms.
Absolutely. Brownie!
Brownie is not good. He's just copped elbows to the top of the head. He's copped the Kimura. He's been beaten senseless by Carter Deams, but he's still rising. He's rising up. It looks like he's going to try and lift Carter Deams off the ground. He's got him in the air. Big powerbomb.
I was on the verge of saying just there, Shane, that it looked like Brownie's arm that Deans had trapped was going limp and he was about to pass out. I don't think that man was even close to passing out. The power, the force needed to pick a human being up and powerbomb him is incredible.
The crowd is starting to chant, "This is awesome, Bucky," and I agree. This is pure Australian heavyweight wrestling that you will not see anywhere else in the country. You will not see Carter Deams take on EC Brownie.
Another powerbomb to Deams. Rolling him over.
EC Brownie now inflicting some pain with a submission, a single leg Boston crab.
We've seen a lot of submission wrestling here tonight, Shane, and it is a big game changer. Once you get something locked in on a body part, even just sitting there in it is going to deal some damage. Even if you don't get the tap out, you're going to cause some hurt.
And we can't forget that EC Brownie put in his whole weight on Carter Deams' lower back as well. If he's looking to rip your knee out of the socket, it's going to put some strain on that lower back that he was targeting earlier tonight.
Are we now starting to see Carter Deams go limp? We are. Ray looking to see if Carter is still conscious. That arm has hit the canvas. Second attempt there. I think Deams could be out. Deams could be out, Shane. We could. No, the arm is still up. He is still in this
I
game.
think Carter Deams was being tactical there because that would be the first time that I've ever seen someone pass out from a single leg crab.
That is a very good point. Very, very good point. But the pain is remarkable from those things. Tearing the ligaments on a free team.
Bring EC Brownie back. Speed of the corner, miss.
Straight into the post with the shoulder. Again, hitting that arm. He's now clutching that arm. Deans might have done a lot of damage to him.
Big scissor kick from Carter.
Knocks him to the mat, keeps him on the ground, goes for the pin. 3 count for Deans.
Carter Deams proving to all of his doubters that he can lead back.
Yes.
He has what it takes, but almost questionable victory standards for Carter Deams. EC Brownie injuring himself to the bottom. Carter Deams picks up the nonetheless. I don't think this is the last time we've seen these two face off.
I don't think so either. I think we'll see more from the two of them in the future, especially since regarding that statement we saw earlier, EC Brownie wants to know who Carter Deams is. That's who Carter Deams is.
Carter Deams taking on the winner of Tyson Reed and Ben Braxton in our Steel City Showdown in that hockey.
Each other's faces.
Carter Deams smiling.
Are we going to see a show of respect?
Show of respect from the two men, and I think, you know what, I think we definitely got second last.
I don't think so either. I think a show of respect there isn't necessarily our fight's done. I think this was a fight that I want to have again.